It is very nice to meet all of you. This is the first time I'm taking classes to especially double foreigners. I've been staying in Madhaban for the last 22 years and helping double foreigners, coordinating their travel all these years, and also look after the guests from all over the world who visit Madhaban. This is the task given to me from Baba, and I am very happy to meet all of you, our beloved family from different parts of the world. Today, Baba told in the Murli that we should remember in every breath. This itself is a determination to remember Him in every breath because He is our most beloved, the most loved, the most powerful, and we are His children, the most beloved children of the most beloved Father. So He loves us, we love Him the most. So we have to remember, we have to go according to His Srimad in every breath. Loving the Father means to follow the Srimad, to follow His directions, to bring name and fame to Baba. You know, we say that Baba is a point of light, energy. They say the universal mind, the universal energy. But they don't remember Him with the relationship. Unless we remember Him in all the relationship, we cannot feel that love and connection. Many people we think that consider yourself as a soul and remember Him, Supreme Soul. But we forget that we should remember Him lovefully, with lots of love. That ingredient, if it is missing, we are not able to draw energy, we are not able to get that power from Him unless we love Him the most. So, this itself is a challenge. Loving God more than anybody in our life. And that challenge brings determination. So today's topic is the importance of determination in our effort. So Baba always says determination is the key for success. So unless we take challenges, we can't have determination. Getting up in Amritvala itself is a challenge. Itself is a challenge. In turn, itself is a determination. And after getting in Amritvala, to love Him without interference, to remember Him without interference itself is a challenge. Because many cats and dogs will come and go in our remembrance. So we have to lovefully put them aside and have constant remembrance. This itself is a challenge, and challenge leads to determination. So, I was also a effort maker like you, all of you. In Amritvela, whenever I used to get stray thoughts, some unnecessary thoughts, I used to always bless them. Okay, have benevolent thoughts. If you get a person or remember a person other than Baba in your meditation, have a benevolent blessing thought for him. Okay, then the thought will subside down. It will slowly, it will not enter into your mind again. Maybe you were a foe or a friend, anybody comes in your thought, just bless him at that moment. Then you will be able to reconnect without any side effects in your mind, without any, you know, repent, repetition of that side thoughts. So you will not feel sorry that I did not have good meditation, this Amrit Vela, because many other thoughts came into my mind. But if you bless them, if you have benevolent thoughts for them, your Amrit Vela will be very good. And that is the foundation of our Brahmin life. Having good Amrit Vela meditation itself is a very determined thought. So if you have a strong foundation of Amrit Vela, everything will be easy on that day. So first, determination should be, have loveful relationship without any interruption in Amrit Vela meditation. This is very, very important because we usually get up in Amrit Vela, but when we check whether we had powerful meditation, then it comes in percentage, isn't it? So, Baba gives all the power. You don't have to ask for any power. He gives all the power to us when we have right connection, relationship with Him. So, this determination in the beginning of the day is very, very important. And it leads to success. Anything, some Brahmin life itself is a challenge. When the whole world is, we are flowing against we are swimming against the current of the flow of the world. So Brahmin life itself is a challenge. It's a determined life. So we have to be success. So many things, many tests and trials will come. It also in the case of our health also, many tests will come when you determine something in your life to be more elevated. Many tests will come. We have to cross over these tests. And some of the tests I also faced. I will share my experience also. So when I came, I will tell you how I came into this knowledge. I think you will enjoy this experience also. I was traveling from Bombay to Rome a few years back, and I was given a seat in a smoking area. So I was nearly got suffocated in that smoking area. I told the air hostess, give me a seat in a non-smoking area. And she told there is no seat available in a non-smoking area, you have to sit here only. So I was very, very restless in that smoking area. I was determined that I should get one seat somewhere. Again, after 15 minutes, I asked air hostess, I want another seat. I cannot sit here, some other seat. She told there is no seat available. Again, after 15 minutes, I asked. She got irritated. So then I did not leave. Again, I asked. Finally, she managed to get me a seat in a non smoking area. How she got it, I don't know. She got fed up of me. She told, oh, go and sit there. There is a place there for you. So you have to keep on trying to get your aim and object, you know. Otherwise, if you just lose yourself, you will not be successful. See, there was a something in the drama. So when I went and sat there, in usually in aeroplane nobody will talk to you. They are very reserved and they don't socialize with you. Everyone is into their own business, isn't it? You will also not talk. They will also not talk. But in Indian trains, you make familiarize yourself. You travel like a family. But in aeroplane, nobody talks to you. You don't talk to anybody. They mind their own business, isn't it? So there was a lady sitting beside me. She was from uh, West Indies. Very old lady. The hairs were, all spread out, and she was crying, tears in her eyes. So she told me, I was looking here and there, and she talked to me after 10 minutes. It was a 8 hours flight from Bombay to Rome. So she told me, are you interested in spirituality? I told, no, I'm not interested. So then she after half an hour, she opened a book, this 7 days course book. See, I told her I am not interested. Even then, see, she was determined. Even then, she opened the book and she started explaining. 7 hours was left in a flight journey. She completed 7 days course. Each each lesson, 1 hour each figure, each picture. Sure, this is like that. I also wanted to spend my time. So I was listening to know you have to pass the time, and she also thought that I am very much interested. So though I was not interested, so she was determined to give the knowledge to someone, though I was not interested. So I did not question her, and she did not ask anything. She told, "Oh, you listen to this all these 7 hours." She was getting off in Rome. I was also getting off in Rome for a transit as a transit passenger. She removed her badge and gave this badge to me. She wore this, to me this badge. From today you are Brahma Kumar, she said. I was not knowing what is Brahma Kumar, what is this 7 days course, nothing. She gave me the badge, so I started wearing that badge. Like this, see, I was not interested, and she was telling me, even though I was interested, she wanted to give knowledge to someone, and I was there, and I am before you as a Brahma Kumar. So I was born in the air. So I started wearing the badge and everything. Then somehow, after a lapse of 3 months, then I ended up I was in Rome for some time. Then, mafia people, they looted me, all these, my money and everything, my suitcase and everything. I was left with no penny. But I had my ticket to Singapore. From there, from Bangkok, and I was planning to go to Indonesia. I was left with no money. I went to Singapore with no money at all. Only from the airport, those times, I don't know now, those times. From airport to Singapore city, it was free buses, running in between. So I went to the city, Singapore city. So I was not having any penny, but still I wanted to stay in Singapore. So I went to a hotel. I told him my money is stolen. I don't have money. I'll give the money after a month because my friend was supposed to come to Singapore. I told I'll borrow the money from him and pay. He told it will not work like this in Singapore. You have to pay money when you stay. So because I was determined and I wanted to stay in Singapore somehow, he told there is a stone bench behind the. I started going off from that hotel. He called me. So you can do one thing, he said. There is a stone bench behind the hotel. You can sleep on the stone bench. Because Singapore we don't have winter or any other, season, so you can happily. I had my own one kit bag, that's all, nothing else. I started sleeping on the stone bench. There was a toilet bathroom at the behind, so he told he can use it. He can stay free of cost, he said. So I was 3 days, it passed. I had no food, nothing. There is nothing I can, look for. It's a foreign country, it's not India. I don't have any relatives or friends. But I wanted to stay in Singapore. I don't know, somehow. Then, after 3 days without food, so there was Ramakrishna, one of the science yoga masters in India, I think Ramakrishna Vivekananda, this. So I saw a board, there was a centenary program of Ramakrishna, that is a 100th birthday program in Singapore. I thought if I go to this temple, I'll definitely get some lunch because Indian temples on a special day they serve free lunch. So I thought I will have my lunch day and become energetic. For 3 days I did not food, only through with water I was surviving. I told the hotel man, I want to go to this temple. Can you get me the telephone number? He told you take this directory and look for yourself in this directory, telephone number. So I told I don't have money to pay for your local calls. He said, doesn't matter local calls, okay, no problem, you can do it freely. So when I was looking for Ramakrishna Ashram, I was looking. So alphabetically I saw Raj Yoga Center in the telephone directory. So I was looking, I was interested only in food. So a Raj Yoga Center, I thought it may be a same thing I was studying because I had no connection with any of the Brahma Kumaris. It was already 3 months when I had this course. So I had by-hearted this course without understanding because the book was with me. So because it was Raj Yoga correspondence course, I thought this may be the same. So I did not focus on Raj Yoga Center. But anyway, I found Raj Yoga Center. They told it is 8 kilometers from the place where I am staying. So I cannot walk, I don't have bus fare to pay. So then let me phone here Ramakrishna Ashram. So I phoned Ramakrishna Ashram. It was only 1.5 kilometers from the hotel. So I thought better I walk here and get my food first. Then we will see Raj Yoga Center next. So then I just walked to Ramakrishna Ashram. Then there was a worship and rituals and everything. And I asked them whether you get lunch today, or free lunch, free boarding and lodging today. special offer, puja day. So they gave me a cot to sleep also, and they gave me a food also. I had good food, not eaten for 3 days. So good food and everything, completely energetic and slept very sound sleep. The next day I wanted to go to Rajayoga Center. So next day I walked 8 kilometers Raj Yoga Center, because the sister Mira was there at that time. So they asked me some questions about the 7 days course. So because I had by hearted without understanding, so where is the soul? Soul is here. Okay, like that answering. They thought I have taken thorough course. So they told me sit for Murli next day. So, okay, I thought I was waiting. I thought they'll bring me some food or something like that, but nobody turned up. So then I thought this is a system here. So I thought like that. Then I was walking back to my hotel. There was an Indian brother going on the footpath. So I just say hello to him. I told my story to him that I am penniless. I am ended in Singapore. He told, don't worry, I have a friend here. So you can stay with him. They'll give food and accommodation. You can pay after 1 month. I'm cut shorting my story. How determination helps, one leads to another. Because in the beginning it is a tough 3 days, uh, without food and all that. But next subsequent days are very good. Like that in Brahmin's family also, when you determine, all the tests will come. It will try to put you down. It will take all the tests, your mental, your physical, or social, all these things it will come. So then I got a paying guest house in Singapore. My food problem is solved. My staying problem is solved. So then I started walking to Raj Yoga Center every day. So there I started my classes in Singapore. So then slowly, then I understood what is Baba, what is soul, what is Supreme Soul, all these things I understood slowly. So I started going in the morning also, in the evening also, to the center. Then afterwards, I got some money from my friend and I stayed for 2-3 months in Singapore. By that time, I had understood BK's life and faith in Baba, and I was ready to come to Madhaban. So this is how. So when I had complete faith in Baba, the stolen money was found and I got it back. So like this, in the beginning you have a lot of stress, you are penniless, everything, the stolen traveler's checks and everything, and I had contacted the place where I was I was looted, and I had contacted America for the stolen traveler's checks. So all these tests I had to pass for 3 months. But finally, Baba gave me back that money, because I was not interested in spirituality again. When I landed in Singapore, I was interested only in going around Singapore, going around Indonesia, all these places. I had planning. So Baba emptied my pocket. So the only thing the last resort is God. When there is no money, when there are no relatives around you, and it is not your country, so God is only your resort. Your dependence is only on God. So Baba made me to go to Raja Yoga Center, and 2-3 months of sustenance there. And when I got complete faith on Baba, Baba returned the money. so that this child will not go here and there sightseeing. So this is how, when you're determined, so the success will come to you, and you'll be having easy effort making. Effort making, even to uh, think that I'm effort maker, will slacken your determination. So we have to go beyond that I'm effort maker also. Because we are Baba's children, we are equal to Baba, we are co-creators. We have to be in the position of Baba and give all the souls of the world, we have to give peace and happiness. We are no more effort maker. We have abundance in us. We are the donors, we are the givers. So why we have to make effort to get peace, happiness, love in our life? It's already there. So when you determine a very strong positive thought like that, you don't have to be effort maker also. Baba sometimes he says, so how long you will be in the stage of an effort maker? You become the embodiment of all the powers, he says, isn't it? Because we are co-creating, we are with the God, we are working with the God, so we are ruling the whole world. So we have to give, we have to give, we have to give, we have to give. So effort maker, I am an effort maker is also a very weak word, I feel. You have to go beyond that effort maker, that name, I am an effort maker. We have to go beyond this also. So Baba will come to our rescue in all the difficult situations when we have a determined thought. Like that, when I went back to my place in Bangalore, my hometown is Bangalore. So they told me, why you are going to Brahma Kumaris? So you are bringing peacelessness to our family by going to Brahma Kumaris, they said. Because they were not interested in Lokik, we are Brahmins, so Brahmins never agree this knowledge. This Brahmins knowledge, double Brahmins knowledge, single Brahmins will never agree. So they told me that to leave this knowledge, I was determined. Again, this determined how it works. I told the social relationship also breaks when you determine. You have to be ready for that. So all my relationship gave up. They stopped all the relationship with me. The love I used to get for them, because whenever I used to come home, I used to take them for picnics, cinema, hotels and everything. So when I came to this organization, everything stopped. So they were worried. So this brother is not taking us anywhere, So they told, you stop going to Brahma Kumaris. So I told, no, I'm getting my inheritance from Baba. They told, you are bringing peacelessness in the family by going to Brahma Kumaris. I told, no, I am getting peace, happiness in my life. You also follow. So they told me, you have to leave this Brahma Kumaris, otherwise you have to leave home. See how it comes? When you determine, the test will come. So my elder sister was there. My elder sister was, I used to listen to my elder sister. Always. She says, don't go to Brahma Kumaris, next day I will not go. She was staying about 400 kilometers away from where I was staying. She was called because this brother will listen to only that sister. So she was called, and you tell your brother not to go to Brahma Kumaris. She came from 400 kilometers and she told me, because of you, everyone is peaceless in the family. If you stop going to Brahma Kumaris, everyone will be peaceful. So why don't you stop going to Brahma Kumaris? Because I used to, always obey her, my elder sister. I told her, okay, if you say so, I will leave Brahma Kumaris. I will not go to Brahma Kumaris. So everyone in the family was very happy that this brother has left Brahma Kumaris and he will not go to Brahma Kumaris again. So they started planning for picnic, hotel, cinema, everything in the family. Then I was not happy because my sister, I had to obey her. So I stopped going to the classes center. After 1 week, what happened? My sister, I told my sister that you do one thing. You come to Brahma Kumari center for 3 days with me, then I will live forever. I will never even walk in the street of Brahma Kumaris. I will leave everything in my life. All going to Brahma Kumaris, Brahma Kumari, Baba's remembrance, everything I will leave. I will not touch their books, anything, Murlis, everything. She told every day I have to go for 1 hour to Brahma Kumari center for 3 days, only 3 hours. So all the family members, they had their meeting. This brother is telling me like this. They told you just pretend when you go to Brahma Kumaris. Don't listen to them. Pretend as if you are interested. Don't listen to them. So my sister came along with me for 3 days to Brahma Kumaris, and she told, your promise now. She completed 3 days. Now you have to leave Brahma Kumaris. Then I told, yes, again I left. Stopped going to Brahma Kumaris organization. So after 1 week again, my sister had the vision of Krishna. So she was very happy. She saw Krishna. She was very happy, enjoying. She was not in her senses. She was not in this world. She was, something in the subtle regions like that. I did not understand anything because did not have any vision in my life, and she had vision. So the second day she had the vision of Lakshmi. And the third day she had the vision of Brahma Baba in the house. The fourth day she had the vision of Mama. On the fifth day she had the vision of Madhaban. So like this continuous vision, and she was extremely happy, extremely happy. So she told, from today onwards, we both together will go to the classes. So I had almost left Brahma Kumaris, and see how Baba helped me. So this is when you have determination, so many elements of the nature, so many people will come to support you. Suppose even we are not very good in a very high yogi, but when there is a determination, so many subtle, we say advanced party souls will support you when you have determination. You may not be able to do that, but once you have determination, the army of our ancestors, they'll come and support you. This is my true experience, because almost I had left my going to Brahma Kumaris, but see how Baba sent, gave vision to my sister and took her also along with me, and she is now running many centers. So like this, so determination, whether you do it or not, whether you are successful in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, but have that determination, then Baba will send the force to support you. Like that, I am giving example through my stories only. You like it, or you want classes? You want experiences? You want experiences? So after this, my sister coming to the center, there is a festival in India. So, in that festival, I am supposed to worship. I am supposed to worship without taking food, and I have to take water. I have to take a shower in cold water, and morning 5 o'clock I have to worship. Otherwise, I used to get fever, very very high fever. We cannot touch my body. So, and again, if you take cold water bath in that high fever and worship, fever used to come slowly down, 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 subside down, then now become normal. No doctor could help this phenomenon. And I was also not knowing why it's happening that. So it was only 4 months of Baba's child mind, and this festival came. And my family members, my parents and my brothers, and they told, today you have to worship because otherwise you will get fever. I told I have already passed out this stage of worshipping high school. I am in a college level now. I cannot go to high school level. I told them. So they told, no, nothing doing. You have to worship, otherwise you will get fever. You can't, because that worshipping we used to do without eating also anything, cold water bath, without taking any food, we used to worship. Then everyone forced. I told, I cannot, bring, I cannot defame Shiv Baba by worshipping. So they waited for, I'm supposed to worship at 5 o'clock, but till 9 o'clock they waited. I told, anything happen, I will not worship today. Even I leave the body, I will not worship today. They told, they were all frightened. And I straight away went to kitchen and ate without worshipping. I had my breakfast, and they were all waiting, family members, they were waiting. He'll get fever. So till night they waited, I did not get fever. I told Baba, in the morning Amrit Vela, today I will not worship, but you should help me. Because they should know what is Shiv Baba, what is the power of Shiv Baba. You should help me. I told like this. So nothing happened to me. And they believed that there is some power in this Brahma Kumaris. They understood. So like this, when you are determined to do this, Baba will help us. So he helped me, because every now and then, whenever I do not worship, I used to get fever. On that day I did not get fever. So this, made them to believe there is some power in this organization, which is above this. And also it helped me to move forward, because I was not caught up in the same, puja, festival, these rituals and all that. So Baba boosted me also to have more faith in him. So in our Brahmin life, many tests will come, because sometimes you compromise at a lower level. We should not compromise. Let anything happen. Like this, I was a few years, in 3 years, I was in Baba's Brahmin life. I used to come to Madhuban very often. I used to stay here for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, like that in Seva, and then go back to my lokiks. Like that I was doing. So I got a thought that I should go to some country where Baba's center is not there. So I got some job in different countries. So then I finally selected Nigeria. Nigeria, West Africa, where there was no center. So I went there, and those times we used to go to Baba directly and ask, Baba, this is what my thoughts are, elevated thoughts for opening a center in Nigeria. So Baba said, the you have a elevated thought, so there will be success. He told us like that. So then I started my journey to Nigeria. Then I landed there, and the company, it was an American company. So the company rules was that I should take food only in the company's mess. Company canteen is there. So no, you are not allowed to cook. Nobody is allowed to cook. And we were pakka in our own, disciplines, Brahmin disciplines. How can I take my food in that company's canteen? So I started eating only fruits and milk. I lost my weight, and so they all complaints went to company's manager that this brother is not eating properly, he cannot do work properly, he is not taking food from the company's canteen. So all these messages went to the company's manager. So they forced me to take food, otherwise we have to take some action against you. So they sent a telex to America. There's one brother here, he, according to his religion, he cannot take his food in the company's canteen. So we are advising you to allow him to cook or throw him out of the job. Two options: allow him to cook or throw him out of the job. So from America the reply came, you allow him to cook. So see how Baba helps. I was the only one in the whole company who was allowed to cook, because there were some accidents, fire accidents in the previously. They said they had stopped everyone cooking. So Baba helped me like that, so I was allowed to cook. So I started cooking. After 15 days, I started cooking and offering bhog to Baba. So this is how Baba helped me. When you are determined, see, 15 days you did not have your food, doesn't matter. You will die, doesn't matter, but you are up to your principle. Baba comes and helps you when you are determined. So determination has got a long, very important place in Brahmin's life, To determination at any cost. You may lose your health, you may lose your family people, you lose your money. So you determine your principles of Brahmin life. You will become, tests will come, trials will come in your life, tests and trials, but you will become successful. So like this. So then I continued and started classes there. In those time in 1988, there was a program, international program called Global Cooperation for a Better World. Okay, I think many of you know Global Cooperation for a Better World. So I was the national coordinator for that. So there was military government in Nigeria. So then the military president, I gave him an invitation. I wanted to launch this program in Nigeria also. I gave invitation to the military president also. So when I gave invitation to the military president, they suspected me. Who is this person? Why this person has come? What is this Global Cooperation for a Better World? All this they suspected. And I was sitting in my company's bungalow. They come with the guns. They're pointing towards me. About, we say, black cats. I have 12 of them. So they came with the guns, So one of them, he closed my eyes with a black cloth. So they put me in a van. and they took me away from my house. I was just remembering Baba, there was not even a trace of fear in me. So they took me to some faraway place from my place of residence in a jungle. There they opened my eyes so that I should not know where they are taking me. With the gun points, they told you get on, and they asked me questions. Who are you? Why you have come here in our country? What are you doing here? What is this global cooperation for a better world? Write down at gunpoint. Write down everything. I wrote 2 pages of that completely. 2 pages completely, and I gave them. This is why I am here. So they read it, and again they blindfolded my eyes. Then again took me and dropped me in my home, in my residence. So I was not fearful, afraid of, because this global cooperation for a better world launching was still 2 months ahead of this, what this went on with me. So I was determined to launch the program. I still call that military president. I still call the wife of the military president. Even after happening all these things, I did not take it back. I launched the program, all the Nigerians came, musicians came, painters came, everyone came. It was a grand success. So why? Because I am alone in this country, no other Brahmin is there, no center is there, you are alone. So how Baba is helping? Because of our determination. After seeing the determination of the children, Baba comes with a multi-million force to help you. This is what I have experienced. Another incident that it took me nearly to death of determination. Why I am telling is because we are flowing with the system of Brahmakumaris, getting up in the morning and going for work, again coming back, telling Muralis and giving Muralis to the students again. So you have got a routine work and a hectic schedule. When you go back to here, it is very easy in Madhuban because everyone is a Madhuban Nivasi, Baba says, as long as we have 2 qualifications in our life. One is sweetness in our attitude, another is unlimited distaste. So if these 2 qualities are there in our life, we are a Madhuban Nivasi. It is not just we are staying in Madhuban, we become a Madhuban Nivasi. Or if you are in Europe, you become a Europe Nivasi, Australian Nivasi. No. If these 2 qualifications are there, everyone is a Madhuban Nivasi, no matter in whichever corner you are living. Don't think that only Madhuban residents are Madhuban Nivasis. So when we have this frame of mind, then you become a Madhuban Nivasi. So it is only when we make effort in having that sweetness in our attitude and unlimited distaste, you become Madhuban Nivasi. So you don't have to make effort to buy a house here, or you want to live it here, you want to leave this country and stay in Madhuban. You don't have to think all these things. You are a Madhuban Nivasi as long as just state of mind is with you. You understand? So, why we come to Madhuban then? Because we have a family. Once in a year we meet our family along with our father, Baba. That's why we come to Madhuban. Otherwise, our effort, whatever it is, I'm calling effort making. I also said we have to go beyond effort makers, that slogan, whatever it is, title. You have to go beyond this effort maker title also. So, there we are doing our real practical life. We are meeting our own brothers and sisters from all over the world, our own family. We are meeting after 5,000 years, and also meeting our father. That's why we come to Madhuban. It doesn't mean that when I'm in Madhuban, I'm more effort maker. When I get back to my Australia, England, or Europe, wherever it is, I'm a less effort maker. No, this will boost up your happiness when you come to Madhum, because you are meeting the family, you are meeting your own brothers and sisters, and meeting your father. This is only a place of meeting, but real practical life is when we go back there. It is only a few days rest Baba will give, because in Brahmin life also we get tired sometimes. Baba makes you come to Madhuban, relax for a while. So the father mother says, relax my child, go for holidays. Like that Baba brings you here for holidays, spiritual holidays. So to get refreshed of re-energize, revitalize, and start fresh. Because for everyone it is needed. Some space is needed. That's why Baba gives you the space here. Because it is a Kaliki world. So if there are anti-forces, you have to, you get tired, you come to Madhuban, take rest, child. This is Baba's love for all our children. So, like this, there are many difficulties that which you come across in Brahmin life, where we have to take determination, because day by day everything getting complicated. And if you determine, even if you are not able to fulfill that determination, don't worry. You try again. Like a child, he tries to walk, falling, getting up, falling, getting up, falling it. So you will achieve success. This is also what I tried in my life. I was not able to do powerful meditation in my early days of Brahmin life. I used to get up and half sleep, half meditation, again like that. It was very, very loose effort. So slowly we learned by the years. We understood, okay, this is the importance, this is the importance. What Baba wants us from us now. So in all these Murlis, Baba has said that you become equal to the Father. So when we become equal to the Father, there is no complaint in our life, because we have to listen to others' complaints. Suppose somebody says, I am peaceless, I'm restless, I'm not having tolerance. We have to give them love, patience, everything. So we have to raise to that level, not asking anything from Baba, raising to that level and giving everything to others. This is what Baba wants us from us. So when we have determined thoughts to become Bapsaman, equal to the Father, then Baba, gives us many assignments, because the whole world is crying, and every moment we have to give them. Every moment we have to be a donor. So every moment, every second you are a donor, there is no more asking from Baba. Baba, I am weak, give me peace, I do not have this, you do not have this. See here, what happens in India, whenever the parents become old, the child says, the eldest son says, I'll take care of the family. So you take rest. He tells his parents, you take rest, I will take care of the family. Like that we have become, the eldest children of our father, mother, Shiv Baba, and you should tell Shiv Baba, Baba, no, you take rest. I'll take care of the whole world. I am so powerful. I am equal to you. I'll take care of the whole world. You take rest. So, to that level, Baba wants us. Okay, you understood? So, we become the parents of the whole world. So, we have to take care of the children. The whole world is our family, we say. It is not just Brahmins. So, it is the whole world, whether it is Brahmins, non Brahmins, they are our children. Because we are parents of. We are on that highest level. Because Shiv Baba is the father of all the souls. So when we are at his level, equal to him, so we should be able to take care of. If we start our own complaints, how can we take care of others? So from today onwards, we have that determination. I will not have any complaints, Baba. I'll take care of the whole world. I am so powerful like you. So when we take this determination, automatically the powers, the virtues, everything will start flowing into being. So we will take this determination. So I will tell my last experience. Okay. So I went to Nigeria to start a center. It is a question of opening a center. I told Baba. It was a determined thought. So that naturally the test will come. So one day I was sick. So I knew my colleagues, whenever I used to take them for in the company's hospital, they used to give them chicken soup, mutton soup, all these things. So it was against my, Brahmins disciplines. So I was afraid to go to hospital, get admitted to the hospital. I was so sick, continuous vomiting and diarrhea. Continuous vomiting and diarrhea. Even I used to take tablet for stopping vomiting diarrhea. That also used to vomit. So this went on for 3 days. I was so dehydrated. I was unable to even get up from my bed. And I was very afraid if I go to hospital, I will be injected, I will be given all these things. I cannot escape from this, um, bad food and all that. So I was very afraid from inside. So 3 days over, and even water used to get, I used to vomit out. I thought I will die today. Today is my death day. So I told Baba, so my room, my bedroom, and from my bedroom I had made in Baba's room. It was about 10 15 feet away from my bedroom. So Baba, I will not be able to, I don't know whether I may die today. So in my next birth I will come to this place and open a center. So this birth, I don't know how I'll be able to open the center which I had promised. So I went from my bedroom to Baba's room. It took 45 minutes. You just imagine how weak I was. So just going from here to there, it took 45 minutes. I just crawled like a child. Crawling, sleeping, extreme weakness, crawling, extreme weakness. There is no other Brahmin who can help me with the food or anything. I am the only Brahmin. I cannot take food from any other soul also. Everything is crawling, sleeping like that. From here to that corner, it took 45 minutes. So I sat in front of Baba and tried to meditate. Not possible at all. The body pain is pulling me down, not able to connect with Baba. again trying to connect with Baba, again body is pulling, again trying to connect with Baba, again body is pulling down, not able to connect with Baba. Extreme weakness. So this took nearly about 2 hours to connect with Baba. See how, when your body is very weak and sick, how difficult it is to connect with Baba. Then I understood. I thought I will connect with Baba. It was not possible for 2 hours. After 2 hours of constant effort, because I had determined that I should die in Baba's remembrance. Like Baba left the body in 1969, I should die in Baba's remembrance. I should leave the body. This was a determined thought. After lapse of 2 hours, I found my soul leaving the body. I witnessed my soul leaving the body. The whole Baba's room became light, white light, completely white light. And the soul left the body, again re-entered the body. This is the phenomena that happened. This is what I experienced. It just left like out of body experience, again re-entered. When this happened, I immediately got up. I saw my body. There is no weakness. There is no trace of any diseases. Nothing. I was was completely fresh. So then again I went to my kitchen and made chai, tea, and drank. Nothing happened. I thought I'll vomit. Nothing happened. Then I did bhog for Baba, offered bhog Baba, thanked Baba, and the center was open. Then I came back to Madhuban. This is how Baba helps us. See, even if you determine that you will die, okay, to the last moment also Baba gives you experience and he will support you in your task. So don't be afraid when you're determined something happens, Baba, whether it will help me or not. The whole force, Baba's, the advanced party souls, our ancestors, everyone will come and help. Spiritual ancestors will come to your support when you have determination in our Brahmin life. So the importance of determination is very, very important. Otherwise, there is no transformation. So because we are normally walking in Brahmin's life, routine life, but we have to do something extraordinary because the time is like that. So many souls, somewhere flood is, somewhere earthquake, some places people are crying, diseases in the hospitals, wandering souls, the bhagats, the worshippers, all are crying. So we have to make them solace, we have to make them contented, we have to make them peaceful. So we cannot ask Baba, give me peace now, the days are over now. Baba, this is my problem, the days are over. This is everyone's story. My problem, family problem, this problem, job problem, everything it is, the problem is there. We have to go beyond this and become equal to the Father. When we become equal to the Father, He will take job from us. We become the co-creators. So this is what our stage should be now. No more asking for any peace, love, happiness. Brahmin should help me, Brahmin family should help me. No. You should help the whole family, the whole world. So when we have this stage, Baba makes us, equal to Him and He will help you with your determined thoughts. So today we will have this determination that we all act like we are equal to the Father. No more, expecting sustenance, love, this cooperation, that cooperation from anybody. No, we will cooperate, we will help. We give love, we will give peace. no more entering into any that of negative state in our life. Okay. Om Shanti.